Alexander the Great conquered the known world by age 30 and was dead by 32. For 2,300 years historians have argued about what killed him. A forensic analysis published in 2019 suggests the answer is stranger than any of them imagined. As you consider the life of Alexander, who was born on July 20, 356 BC, in Pella, Macedonia, you might wonder what factors contributed to his untimely death at the age of 32. In the years leading up to his death, Alexander had been on a campaign of conquest, defeating the Persian Empire at the Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC, and then marching his army over 11,000 miles to the Indus River. By 324 BC, Alexander had returned to Babylon, where he was planning a new campaign against the Arabs, and had begun to reorganize his empire, establishing over 70 cities, including Alexandria in Egypt, which would become a major center of culture and learning. As you follow Alexander's journey, you see a man who was driven by ambition and a desire for knowledge, and you might ask, what drove him to push himself to such extremes? The ancient Greek historian Arrian, who wrote one of the most detailed accounts of Alexander's life, notes that Alexander was known for his bravery and military genius, but also for his intense curiosity and love of learning. On June 2, 323 BC, Alexander fell ill, and over the next 2 weeks, his condition deteriorated rapidly, with symptoms including fever, abdominal pain, and paralysis, as recorded by the ancient Greek historian Plutarch. You are witnessing the final days of a man who had once been invincible, and you might wonder, what could have caused such a rapid decline? The 4 competing theories about Alexander's death, which have been debated by historians for centuries, are typhoid fever, alcohol poisoning, poisoning by his generals, and a rare neurological condition called Guillain-Barré syndrome, which was first identified by the French neurologists Georges Guillain and Jean-Alexandre Barré in 1916. As the news of Alexander's illness spread, his generals and companions gathered around him, including Ptolemy, who would later become the ruler of Egypt, and Perdiccas, who would become the regent of the empire. On June 10, 323 BC, Alexander died, and his body was placed in a golden coffin, which was then taken to Alexandria, where it was buried in a grand tomb. The forensic analysis published in 2019, which was based on a study of the ancient accounts of Alexander's illness and death, suggests that the most likely cause of his death was a rare form of Guillain-Barré syndrome, which may have made him appear dead while still alive. The death of Alexander had a profound impact on the ancient world, leading to a period of chaos and instability, as his generals and companions fought for control of the empire, and you might ask, what would have happened if Alexander had lived? The empire was eventually divided into 4 main parts, with Ptolemy ruling Egypt, Seleucus ruling Babylon, Antigonus ruling Asia Minor, and Cassander ruling Macedonia. The city of Babylon, which had been the center of Alexander's empire, was eventually abandoned, and its ruins were left to the desert, as noted by the ancient Greek historian Diodorus Siculus. The death of Alexander also marked the end of the classical period of ancient Greece, and the beginning of the Hellenistic period, which was characterized by the spread of Greek culture and learning throughout the ancient world. As you reflect on the life and death of Alexander, you are left with a sense of wonder and awe at the achievements of this ancient king, who conquered a vast portion of the known world, and established a legacy that would last for centuries, and you might ask, what can we learn from his story? The fact that Alexander's death remains a mystery, even after 2,300 years, is a testament to the enduring fascination of his story, and the power of history to shape our understanding of the world.